My people, my gangsters. Here you go. Let's see if it's a little bit better. Oh, it's much better. Oh, wow. All right. Awesome. So, what is going on here? What is happening? Is everybody good? Everybody training? All right, let's start with the poll now. Did you train today? Yes. No. I train every day. I don't train. Don't. Boom. Let's see what's the vibe for today, guys. But I have to tell you, I feel good. I feel really good. Today, I wanted to train, today. Today was my third day off. Tomorrow I'm training. Tomorrow morning, I'm very much looking forward to it. I feel like I was ready today. But I'll talk about that in a minute. And my name is Vincenzo. You can call me Vince. You can call me whatever. And I'm a trainer. I train people. I coach people, and I love it. And I do other things. I do trading. I paint. I skateboard. I used to DJ. I breakdanced. And some other bunch of things. I like many things. Maybe that's my problem. But what do you want me to say? One thing that has been consistent with me is the passion for training, for fitness, for health, for longevity. That never left me. I don't train. One vote, I don't train. That's bad. Shaizendim, what's happening? Maya, what's going on? Please like and subscribe, everybody. Don't be shy. I'm a good guy. I'm a trainer. I'm a coach. I've got years of experience. Let's go. Thank you for the first like. What's happening, man? Let's go. Please like and subscribe. Let's go and talk training. Tomorrow I'm going to attack triceps first. Tomorrow I'm going to shock the body. I'm going to start my session in a completely different way tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to go straight into triceps, then biceps, and then from there I go to incline press, and then flat, then flies, and then I close the show with a little bit of shoulders. I train every 4 days, so I do a whole upper body. It works for me. It's not for everybody. I got a lot of endurance from my background, but for me it works out magic. So that way I train twice a week, and it works magic for me. I got my time to recover. I'm 40 years old with a lot of mileage. So you have to rest and recover, my friend. That's the secret, man. You have to take rest and recovery like sessions, like training days. Today I didn't do anything. That was my training. Resting, allowing my body to recover and get stronger. Your body doesn't get stronger when you train, while you train. It gets stronger while you sleep, while you're resting. When you give it the time to do it. And that's the thing that I learned in time, and obviously the older you get, the more recovery you need, and that is kind of sort of obvious, right? Thank you for the 2 likes, by the way. Thank you very much. I hope I'm getting some subscribers as well. I want to start a big community of people that want to train and want to get bigger. or want to run a marathon faster. It doesn't really matter. Um, just a place where just people hang out and share training sessions and workout plans and get better together. Why not? You get to know people from the other side of the world. You share training plans with them. It's nice. I mean, it's a good thing. I'm starting a Discord, and let's see how it goes. Let's go, people. Let's go. I got one. Oh no, what happened? Things are moving, bro. Anyway, I'm positive that yes is gonna go. Let's go. Let's pump that yes. I don't wanna end the thing with I don't train 50% of the votes. I mean, that's bad. So let's go, my people. Like and subscribe, vote. If you are into training, into fitness, into lifting weights. I love the lifting weights, bro. Right? I learned to love it. I used to love running, cycling. I never loved cycling. I never loved swimming. I used to love running. But as I get older, I can't run all day like I used to. And now I want to shift my focus into lifting weights and getting bigger. I love it. I like it. It gives me a lot of satisfaction. I can see my body changing. I can see the benefits. I can feel my strength increasing. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And I'm attacking the weight in a 3 sets fashion. So kind of Dorian Yates style, like Bloods and Guts style, but just less obviously crazy. Obviously, I'm not a man of that size, but yeah, my principle is very simple. I do 3 sets. I don't have set reps. I don't know how many reps I'm gonna do. I pick up a something that I know is light to me. For instance, on an incline press, I might pick 30 kg, and I do the first set with that as a warm-up set, just to get the blood flowing, get the motion in, telling my brain what I'm doing through doing it, and get some good pump in the muscle already, get the blood in the right place to get the party started, right? And depending on how much weight I put on, it could be 12 reps, it could be 15, it could be 20. It doesn't really, just I believe in repping. I believe in reps. Okay, I believe you need motion for some time to stimulate. I believe in that personally, and I believe in to stimulate hypertrophy, and that's what I'm trying to stimulate in my case. And then on the second round, I pick a moderate weight, which could be 45 kg in my case tomorrow on the incline, or maybe I'm exaggerating. I do the first set with 25 kg and the second set with 35 kg. All right, let's stay on the low side. And I don't know how many reps, 8 to 12 to whatever I'm feeling. I'm going and I'm starting to create intensity. Now this is a workout now. It's not the first round is a warm up. I'm getting myself together. Now I'm in. So and as in all 3 sets, obviously what I do is I focus on contraction, on flexion, and then range of motion, right? And I focus a lot on my breathing. I sync my breathing with the motion to create maximum connection with the muscle, a maximum effort from the muscle. You really do create a great connection with the muscle when you breathe in the motion, right? So it requires a lot of focus, and it's great. It's absolutely great. You get a very good pump, and you can get to a very good level of intensity with it. And then on the third set, how long do I take? It depends on the day, but usually it might take me 1 minute or it might take me 2 minutes. It doesn't really matter to me. As soon as my breathing is back to kind of normal, as soon as I feel ready, I really do feel, to me, what works out is feeling, right? The session, right? So um, I need some rest, right? But I don't care if it's a minute or 2 minutes. I'm not gonna let a watch tell me how much rest do I need. Okay, it's not what I'm there for. When I'm rested, right, and that's me personal. It's a personal feeling, right? So my indication are my heart rate is kind of back to normal, or I got better control of it, and I feel ready to go. And then I just attack the weight without hesitation, because you can't have hesitation when you're lifting heavy weights or weights in general, because they're dangerous, right? Do you know what I mean? They can be dangerous. So then I attack the weight. The third set is the one that I really, I really do. Sorry, I don't know why I'm scratching tonight. I really do go for it on the third round. I put some decent weight on. Um, Last week, my flat bench press was 60 kg. I did the third round with 60 kg. And I believe I did either 4 or 6 reps. And that was great for me. It was very hard. It was intense. Could I get to more could I get more intensity if I had a partner, a guy, or a guy that could spot me and help me? Of course, I could try high weights if I have somebody that knows what he's doing and spot me. But I am on my own, and I do the best that I can. Um, and that's my style, let's say. For now, I like to switch them around. I don't always do the same things. So, sorry, I'm catching something, but I'm getting stronger as well. All right, guys, please like and subscribe. If you pop in, just like the thing, please, and check the Discord. Contact me, because what I do is I have my clients, obviously, that I coach, that I train. I do online sessions and everything, but I want to talk to more people. I want to hang out with more people. And a Discord, to me, it could be an amazing place where people can actually gain knowledge and get better. Do you know what I mean? It could be a very good place where you always have something to check on. A lot of different styles exposed, with people talking. I train like this. No, I train like that. To me, this works. To me, that works. It will be amazing. It will be amazing. You know. But hey, let's see how it goes. You know what I mean? It's not a problem. However, tomorrow I'm gonna warm up a little bit, move my shoulders around, make sure, my body starts to understand that it is about time. We do have an internal clock. Me personally, I don't know how I do it, but at 6 a.m. on the dot, I could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes off. I wake up. No alarm needed. It could be 10 to 6, it could be 10 past 6, but it could be 6 o'clock. It happened to me quite some time that it's just 6 o'clock, 6:02. I don't know. It's just I do it. It's what I want. So I have an internal clock. How do I wake up at 6, like around that time every day? How's that possible without an alarm or anything? It's just the habit in years and years and years and years that now I just wake up at 6 a.m. Do you know what I mean? And I love it. So I guess my subconscious mind, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but somehow I get to wake up at 6 a.m. So we have an internal clock, right? So if you do, so I do believe in obviously in consistency, but also in regular training, meaning, and it's down to opinions, right? Meaning, if I train every 4 days and I'm consistent every 4 days, my body every fourth day, because of the internal clock, the same internal clock that allows me to wake up at 6 a.m. without alarm, right? And many people are the same. Many people have this thing. Many people, I wake up at 5 a.m., I just awake every day. Like, it's, uh, it's that same clock that, so your body knows every fourth day you're training. So it's ready. So there is less risk of injuries because it's subconscious, it's neurological. As soon as you start warming up, your body knows, let's go. Especially if you do it around the same time, your body will be ready to rock and roll because it's got an internal clock. He knows, I don't know how, but it's what it is. It is what it is. And it works magic. It works magic. There's also lots of people that say that you have to do blitz, that you have to actually throw a session randomly here and there to shock the body. I do believe there is a place for that. Is that how far you want to go with your intensity, and with your risk of injuries, because you can take it to the wildest. You can train every day. You can do whatever you want. Like there's not really nobody's gonna tell you anything. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, the wilder you get, the higher the risk of injuries is, and I don't want to play that game. I got 2 kids. I'm 40. My little daughter want to be picked up all day, every day. So I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to throw my son around. My son is 9. He's 37 kg. He's a big boy now. I want to be able to throw him about when we have to play. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to risk, and I don't want to compromise that. I want to stay on the savage side, but just right at the beginning of the savage side, the one very, very close to the safe side. That's where I'm standing right now, right? I'm playing with fire, but I'm very, very careful with it. So to me, the compromise is I love intensity, right? I love intensity. To me, the workout has got to be intense. Otherwise, what are you doing it for, right? I know it's a quite extreme way of thinking, but that's me, right? Me personally. I like a certain intensity in my training. Also, because I have Ironman background, ultra marathons background, and all those crazy things I used to do, I have some kind of built-in endurance, right? So, to me, I can go hard and intense to my potential without a spotter. Maybe if I had a spotter, I would do 45 minutes and I would be dead, because a spotter helps you push you where you can't push yourself when you're alone, right? But I'm alone, so with the level of intensity that I can reach, right? I can go 1.5 hours, and I am done after it. Like after that, I can only eat, right, and have a nap after it, and I'll see you in the evening, right? because I am absolutely destroyed. But I recover quite okay the next day. So I take 3 days off after that, right? And those 3 days off are so special for me, and so needed, because I couldn't train at that intensity every other day. It's not doable for me. I can't do it. But every 4 days, it's wonderful to me. It's perfect. Today, and usually what happens is this: the third day, right? I'm eager to train. I really want to train. I desire to train. I I am like, do you know what? I want to go. I really feel like I'm ready to go. But still, if I, you know what I'm saying? If I touch around, if I'm like, I'm still not 100%. But I am in a place where I could train mentally for sure, right? But what I do is I eat super healthy. I keep drinking plenty. I take my rest. Tomorrow morning, I have to train. I must train. Tomorrow morning, I'm so ready. I'm so loaded up. And I've been wanting to train all day today that tomorrow morning, nothing can happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where I want to be when I train, right? I want to be angry, you know what I mean? And hungry at the same time. I want to be aggressive towards the weight. I want to be attacking the weight, you know? You can be soft. In the weights room, it's dangerous. You lift 50 kg, you lift, if you're one of them crazy people that lift 100, you lift a fair amount of mass. It's dangerous. You can't be soft. You can't be thinking, oh my God, that life is so beautiful. You can't, right? When you train, you gotta be focused. You gotta be in some sort of tunnel vision. You're looking to engage muscles to find them, you know? To me, the secret is that you gotta find your muscles through breathing, through repetition, through a lot of coaching. You have to find the muscles. You're not gonna develop your chest if you don't find it while you train, if you don't feel it, if you don't feel the stretch, if you don't feel the contraction, if you don't feel it, it's just not gonna happen. You gotta create that connection, bro. It's crucial. All the best, everybody, like, it's well known. Like, I'm not even dropping nothing, like, it's nothing new. Because bodybuilding was figured out in the 40s, in the 60s. It was people had tremendous bodies. And you can argue they didn't have the PEDs, right? That are now available to, unfortunately, pretty much anybody. Still, they had things. Don't you think they were natural? They were not natural, you know. But they didn't have, obviously, the variety that steroids users have now. And they had beautiful bodies, tremendous godlike bodies in the 60s. Go check Larry Scott. Check that guy body, right? Check that guy arms, right? In the 60s. So they had it figured out. People were smart. People have been smart for a long time. It's naive to think that we are the generation that is discovering things. That's naive. It's childish. Smart people have been walking the earth for a long time. A long flipping time. Things have been figured out, right? Things have been studied. You can learn from that. To me, the golden era, it's not to me, it's what is well known and well discussed and argued that the 70s is the golden era of bodybuilding. The best bodies, the best personalities, the best everything. Arnold Schwarzenegger came out of it. That is 50 years ago. My brothers and sisters, like and subscribe, vote. Please help me help me get the channel bigger, please. Let's go to 400 subscribers. It would be awesome. And if I could get to 10 likes, it will be also awesome. Pietro Bozzi, what's going on? Is that your car? I hope so. For you, bro. Looks like a good car. Like and subscribe, my man. Don't be shy. I talk fitness, I talk training. I was saying that the 70s is well known, is well recognized. 70s is the golden era of bodybuilding, where the vast majority of exercises right? Hello, Finite Abyss. What's going on, man? Lovely to see you back. Tell me what you mean. I don't understand. I like the Bronze era, not chest look. But let me just finish. The point I was going to make is that in the 70s is where, 60s, 70s is where vast majority, if not all of them, all of the exercises, all the free weights exercises that people do today, they were invented, created, developed, tried by these big dudes in the 70s. Vast majorities, if not all of them. I'm talking free weights, right? They invented, it's the pillars of modern bodybuilding, modern free weights, exercising was created, developed in the 60s and the 70s. Do you know what I'm saying? And had tremendous bodies doing it, What do you mean a physique check? Oh, you should do a physique check. What do you mean? Oh, you liked what was the name of the actor? Reeves? Help me with this. I should know the name. In the 40s, there was Reeves, but I don't remember his name. Steve Reeves, if I'm not wrong. If somebody can Google it quickly, we check it out. But I believe it's Steve Reeves. Steve Reeves was the man, he was an actor. There was not Mr. Olympia at that time. There was Mr. Universe, Mr. America, and Mr. all those things. And Steve Reeves was the man. He played Hercules, and he had a tremendous body, a much more natural look to it, right? It wasn't like a bodybuilder that you see today. It wasn't that big, but he had a tremendous body. Thinking there was the Second World War going on. it wasn't like the easiest time, to be cut to pieces and shredded. You know what I'm saying? So Steve Reeves was inspiration for all those bodybuilders that grew up watching him, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Lee Haney. Do you know what I'm saying? All those people got inspired by Steve Reeves because they watched him doing Hercules. They watched him in the movies, and they all got kind of freaked out. They all freaked out with his amazing physique and body, and he was famous because he did. You have to watch it. The Reeves deadlift, where he grabbed the plate from the plates and deadlift them, because he believed that would give him broader shoulders. Brother, I know what I'm talking about, man. You just said it out of nowhere. I'm dropping knowledge for, like, you see when you're talking to somebody knowledgeable, bro. You just drop something, and I'm talking, brother. I'm telling you about it. He did this particular deadlift that nobody does anymore, where he grabbed the weights from, he didn't grab the bar, he grabbed the discs. Game age. No, you didn't answer my question. You said you should do a physique check. And I asked, what do you mean? You want to see my body? You want to see my six pack? Or, I don't know. But hey, Steve Reeves was a very inspirational figure for a lot of bodybuilders, and he did that kind of weird deadlift where he grabbed the with discs and he lifted from the discs, and he believed it gave him broad shoulders, and he had very broad shoulders. He was the first V-taper ever. You know when they say V-taper look, small waist, broad shoulders. Steve Reeves, first man ever. No, bro. Look, this is the thing. No, man. I don't wanna show my body now. When I'm ready, I'm prepping. The the art the masterpiece is not ready yet. Obviously, I'm being like, but yeah, I am working on it, and keep following, like and subscribe, and obviously you're gonna check my physique. I believe by the end of June I'll probably be ready, because I come out. I did a very big bulk. I bulked up, and it was needed. I benefit from it, and now, to be honest, I wanted to bulk up still, but because of my intestine problems, so now I decided to cut, because I have to, more than anything. I have to eat super clean, and I can't eat. My meals can't be too big. I have to eat small meals, you know. No, brother, you see. Uh, yeah, okay, let me answer to everybody. Game age, stay there, yeah? Don't go anywhere. Uh, yeah, Google it, Finite Abyss. Google it. Yeah, yeah, Google it. You'll see I'm right, bro. How to stick to cutting diet. Hybrid. Barp, Sam. You been here before, Barp? I heard this Barp already. But anyway. Stay there for a minute because I was talking. I'll tell you in a minute. Let me know when it's ready. No, brother, I'm not worried about nothing, mate. I'm 40, got 2 kids. I got a beautiful wife, 2 dogs. I don't worry about nothing. It's just that I don't want to be one of these trillion guys that shows the body. You know, there's gazillions of them. You don't need me to show you my body, my progress. Do you know what I mean? It's just that I'm not worried about nothing. You know, I go to the beach, I take my shirt off. I have no problems. You know, but yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. So how to stick to cutting diet? Beautiful. Today I heard a quote from Ronnie Coleman. There's nothing to it but to do it. Thank you, Hybrid. Thank you. There's nothing to it but to do it. As simple as that. So how to stick to it? Take it day by day, right? You can't leave 6 months all together, right? You're gonna leave them day by day. It wouldn't change anything to you if you didn't know. It's the same day. You wake up, it's the same day, right? It's just a different date on the calendar. But if you think about it, you wake up, it's the same day, right? It's the same life, right? Same circumstances. So it's pretty much the same day, right? So really and truly, if you think about it, you gotta be good only one day, right? The current one, today. If you're good today, always, or perhaps for a long period of time, because I'm always believer that cutting shouldn't be more than 12 to 15 weeks a year, in my opinion, right? So let's say you gotta go to the beach on holiday in August or whatever, right? 12 to 15 weeks before that, you start your cutting. If you want to look in a certain way, you don't have to do it. It's just if you want to look in a certain way. Because cutting it's good, it's healthy, it's everything, but it's also really hard. It might kill your gains if you want to keep improving. So yeah, if you win the day, the current one, today, the only one you can deal with, really and truly, right? You can't deal with tomorrow now or yesterday now. You can really do, right? So if you think about it again, you only have to be good one day, right? The day that starts when you wake up in the morning, that one, right? The only one that you got. So be good on that day, right? Be good. Drink water, enough water for your body frame and size and everything, because it helps a lot. In my case, I stay away from stimulants. I stay away from caffeine, whatever that stimulates me, because I'm hyperactive. You know, and yeah, be good today. What I'm doing now is this. Check me out. I'm dropping to you. Are you still there, game? Tell me if you're still there, my brother, because I'm dropping a 2,000 calories 2,100 calories. Think for you. If you're still there, bro. Or if anybody cares, just say something on the chat and I'll tell you. Yeah? Please do. In the meantime, our answer, who's the best fighter according to you? Fighter what? Finite Abyss. Alright then. MMA, Ilia Topuria and Alex Pereira. Yeah, listen, this is what I do. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm telling you what I do. Right? What I'm doing right now. Because I'm doing a cut. Back in the days when I was cutting to do my races, when I was, right? Because I would blow up November, December, January. I would take them off. I wouldn't do anything. And I would eat like a pig and I would blow up, right? To get back in shape, I would go down to 1,800, 1,700 calories a day. And to me, that now is too aggressive, right? To me, it's too aggressive, right? To me, 2,000 calories, 2,100 is a perfect cut for me, right? It's not that aggressive. I don't have any rush. I don't have to be anywhere. So I'm taking my time. So what I do is this. I have 4 rice cakes, 3 boiled eggs, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin. That gives me about 500 calories, right? It's about 120, 3, 6, 9, 120, yeah. 120 calories from the rice cakes, 150 calories from the olive oil. That takes me to whatever. And then I've got 3 eggs, 70, 80 calories each egg, 8, 16, 24, 180, 260, 360, plus 150, 460, 510. Brother, are you with me? I'm mathematical, man. Right? So they give me 510 calories. And that's my breakfast. And I'm good to go. And I'm going to tell you this. If I'm working out, like tomorrow, I'm working out, right? So I might have 2 more rice cakes and an extra egg. Right? I'm 5'7". Because I want that extra energy to express, to give. I want more to give because I'm working out. Yeah. But in the 2,100 day that's my breakfast. That's 510 calories, right? Then what I do is at lunch. So I do this is around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I have breakfast with my kids, with my older one, before, and then I take him to school, right? Then around 11 o'clock, I'll have my second meal, and that will consist of basmati rice, 100 grams, which is about 350 calories, 2 tablespoons of olive oils, which is 240 calories, 260 calories. And I'm already 600 calories, just like that. And then I'll have some chicken or some eggs again, but usually chicken. And chicken is low in calories. I take the skin off. I don't leave the fat. So it's about a couple of 100 calories from the chicken. So I was that's an 800 calories meal. Is that right? 350, 250 from the volleyball, you can say. So we go to 600. 200 is at 800 calories. I was at 510, right? I'm at 1,310 calories. Is that right? Is somebody following me? Can somebody confirm? 800 plus 500 is 1,300 calories, and it's 11 a.m. in the morning. And I'm gonna go right at it. Then at 3 p.m., I'll have my third meal, which is usually rice again, but 80 grams, right? And 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and because it's 3 p.m., so I'm probably having 2 or 3 eggs. Today I had 2 eggs because I can't stomach too many eggs, bro. So that is 300, 280 from the rice. So it's another 600 calories. So I'm at 19. Am I right? And it's 3 p.m. Right? Yeah, it's making sense. Thank you. But now I'm at 19 and it's 3 p.m. Right? So I got 200 calories to go. So what I do now is this. I'm very smart with the thing. I'll have my vegetables, right? And I usually cook them, obviously, cook them a lot, with like 100 grams of 150 grams of chicken, maybe a couple of potatoes, like potatoes 100 grams, and they got a lot of volumes. And they have volume, right? Potatoes. 100 grams is 80 calories or something like that. Very low in calories. So I'll have a little bit of that around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Vegetables, carrots, courgettes, they don't have no calories. The 100 grams chicken, probably I am 2,200 calories altogether. Maybe I put an extra egg here and there. I'm just talking out loud. But I'm hitting 2,100 calories. So, yeah, that's me. That's me. I drink 3 liters of water a day. I make sure I drink half an hour before I have to eat, not in that 30 minutes window, and not in the 30 minutes window after I eat. I actually wait 45 minutes after I eat. And I realize that I'm not bloated anymore. My digestion is much better. And then I just drink. Yes, I do. I do. I do. But it's just, like I said before, it's just for one day. Do you know what I mean? I have to be good today. So, yeah, it's not a big deal. Do you know what I mean? You have to learn how to lie to yourself in a good way. In a good way. When I used to run, my longest was 75K. while I was running it, I never thought, oh my God, I have to run 75K. It would have destroyed me mentally. You know, 50 push-ups, good morning. No, bro, no, not at all. No, I don't think 50 push-ups are good every morning. No, I'm not even joking. I'm actually being real. But what I was saying is, the reason to be, if you need to tell a little white lie to yourself to get you going, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong. To me, my white lie when I was running my 75K was, let's run the 10K ahead of you. And then if you want to stop, you can choose. And I allow in my mind the idea that I could choose on the 10K mark. The only thing was that on the 10K mark, I would do the same thing. I would tell myself, I got here, I'm alive, let's run the 10K in front of me. Eventually, you get to the finish line. You do that 7 times and a half, and that's 75K. Do you know what I mean? So it's the same with anything else. Tell yourself a little white lie, you know, and to get you going in dark times, and let's go. And I believe, based on age, you know, and based also in, I think, look, you can have a cheat day if you want to, once a week. Nothing happened. Maybe you slow yourself a little bit, but who cares? Who cares? You can have a day, a cheat day. It's not a big deal. But no, if you're still there, Brian, are you still there, Brian? Shout me and I tell you why, or if anybody's interested, shout me why 50 push-ups every morning is wrong. Thank you for the 7 likes, by the way. It's my record. 17 votes is awesome. It's a Monday night. I didn't expect it. So I'm really, really impressed. Thank you very much. I hope I'm getting some new subscribers as well. And I hope somebody join the Discord, man, because I want to expand. I want to get to know people. I want to train. I want to get inspired by other training methods, you know. Yeah. No, okay. Brian, I think you're gone already. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you. I'll tell everybody else. Push-ups are not as effective other than getting good at doing push-ups. If that's a goal that you want to have, getting good at pushing up, you can do it, I guess. But there are so many other exercises you can do that will not destroy your shoulders. They will not, and they will also be beneficial to you. Push-ups is, for instance, if you're a beginner, because what beginners do, right? What is it that beginners do, right? It's push-up and crunches. My friends, like people that I know, like they know nothing about training, yeah. But this time of the year, they come to me, oh Vin, what should I do? And every year I tell them the same thing. And every year they tell me, I'm starting to do some push-ups and some crunches. And I'm like, good luck. And they never get anything good out of it. Push-ups are too intense if you're a beginner, right? You don't have the shoulders conditioned to support your body weight. right? You do nothing, and all of a sudden you put all your body weight, or most of it perhaps, because it's spread, right, to your shoulder joints. You don't have the conditions. And people love to do 50, you see, hundreds. Yeah, let's go thousands, right? And you destroy your shoulders. The best way, it depends what you want from the push-ups. If you want the triceps, they are great for triceps. If you do like the conventional way people do it. Like when you see, like most of the time when you see somebody doing push-ups, they are working the triceps mostly. To engage the chest more, you have to lower the hand, arch the back. Is a completely different way of doing it. It is not done because push-ups is the the exercise, the go-to for beginners that don't know better. Allow me to say, I don't mean to be rude or anything like that. I just want to be truthful. You know, there's so many. If I'm a beginner, right? If I'm a beginner today, what I do is this. I join my Discord. If you find me here, join my Discord and I'll tell you what to do. You sign up to your local gym and I coach you through. I'm qualified, I'm experienced, let's go, let's train. But what I would do is this. If I'm training at home, I'm getting 2 dumbbells and I want to be able to get to 10 kg. And I work with very little weight, like 3 kg, 5 kg, 2 kg, 1 kg, super lightweight with a coach, right? And I go super lightweight because I want to learn the technique. And you can learn better. It's easier to learn a technique if you don't have the stress of the weight. Don't you worry. The weight will come. Don't you worry about that. You know, the heavy stuff is coming. You just need to be patient. You start with little weights, get the motion in, learn. In the meantime, you're working out with little weights, but the joints, delicate joints like shoulders, hips, knees, all those, they start moving around gently. And then you progress, like my brother Finit Abyss says here, progressive overload. Surely, right? You start increasing the weight. Next thing you know, you're doing bicep with 15 kg. Like, I'm not even joking. But get the correct technique first. Get yourself a coach, somebody that can speed that up and save you from hurting yourself. But 50 push-ups a day, it's a no-no, if you ask me. Is it better than doing nothing? Probably yes. But the risk of injury is very high and it's not worth it. Yeah. So if you want triceps, so how do you train them? How do you train triceps? Tell me, when you go to the gym and you do triceps, tell me your routine. First, second, third, fourth, fifth exercise. Please. And let's see what we're doing with the triceps. Let's see what's the problem with the triceps. Yeah. My go-to, right, is overhead stuff. When you get that nice stretch over here, boom, boom, boom. And a lot of people do it double-handed because they get good contraction on the top, double-handed. Me, I prefer single-handed. Because double-handed, the same as with the lateral raises, with the shoulders. I can't do them. I can't find the muscles if I do both arms together. I can't find them. If I do one lateral raise at a time, I find the deltoid. I can actually feel it. And the same is for the triceps. But it might not be your case. It might be that you do very well with both arms. So I do that standing. I do that on the bench. I do the skull crush. Careful, obviously, with the elbows. And yeah, that's my go-to. If I had cables, obviously, you know, I will do the press down. I will do all those exercises with the cable for the triceps, which are actually awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Are you able to get the full stretch and full contraction on the top? When you extend the arm, do you get the stretch, the contraction of the tricep? Do you feel it? It's important, guys. It's important that you feel the muscles. And techniques, yes, absolutely, yes. There are principles that are the same for everybody. However, we are all different. You know, limbs, length of limbs different, structure different. So it might be your elbows a little bit more in. You have to find the muscles. The technique is a reference that you have, but then it's you that has to find the muscle. And maybe for you, you have to have the elbow slightly out, slightly in. It varies, it depends, and don't be scared. As long as you find the muscle, you breathe in, you know. Guys, I've been doing this for 1 hour. I'm very happy with the engagement today. I want to thank you guys. I got 8 likes. I don't know if I have any new subscribers. I'll have to see. I have 17 votes. And like I said at the beginning, I want to thank Finite Abyss for keep coming back. Thank you. Much love. Hybrid Burpees to talk to me today as well. And Game Age. Right? Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for everything. But I gotta go now. Right? I got to go. To wrap it up, did you train today? I knew it. I said it at the beginning. Yes will prevail. And so it is. 35% of the people say yes. 24% of the people say no. 12% of the people, savages, say yes. And 29% of the people, boring, say I do not train. Finite Abyss, if you're still there, I'll see you tomorrow, my brother. God bless. Keep training. Let's get those triceps, okay? Get that full range of motion in. Learn how to get the breathing connecting, synchronized with the motion. So when I'm here, and then I have to say bye-bye. When I'm down, when I'm here, right? You see me? So now let's say I'm here. When I'm lowering, right? I'm lowering. I'm breathing in. When I'm here, I'm holding my breath. Push. And breathe out on the top at the end. And this is for maximum tension of the muscle. Otherwise, you can breathe in on the way down, isometric, you hold the breath, and you breathe out throughout the positive motion. You can do it both ways. all the breath, push, and then breathe at the end of the motion, or breathe out through the end of the motion. Try this way. Make sure your knees are nice and bent so you don't get the stress on the back, right? Make sure your posture is nice and strong. You connect it to the ground with your feet nicely, right? And positive thinking towards it. I'm a believer that if you start believing that your triceps are going to get big, they will get big. Don't ask me. That's what I believe in. What do you want me to say? People believe in all sorts of things. And with this, I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Take it easy. No stress. Ciao, ciao.